A lot of y'all been asking God, have you forgotten about me? And God wants you to know that He has not forgotten about you. And He wants you to know you're actually in a season of harvest. This is a reaping season that we're in. Everyone is in a harvest season, but what you're harvesting, what you're going to actually reap, is solely dependent on what you sowed in the last season. And there are three things the Lord told me to tell you guys that He is actually looking at, and what is going to actually dictate what you harvest in this season. The first thing is those that sowed corruption, you're going to reap corruption according to Galatians. I believe it's Galatians 6 and 8 or 9. If you sow of the flesh, you will reap of corruption. And the second thing the Lord told me to tell you was that those that sowed in tears, they shall reap in joy. You're going to be joyful in a season. And this is actually going to link to the prophetic word that I released some time ago, or a couple days ago, the recompense of reward. This is a repayment of what the Lord is doing. He's settling His people in this season. He's settling those that have been wanting or expecting things from God, and they've positioned themselves through obedience. They position themselves through seeking God and being in an alignment and divine ordination of what the Lord is doing in this earth and what He's doing in the midst of His people. And the third thing the Lord told me to tell you guys is that those that sold the time and they felt like they lost the time, or you were out of order with what God was doing before in previous seasons, and now you have aligned yourself with the divine ordination of the Lord. He said He is redeeming the time because the days are evil. What you thought you lost in the previous seasons because you was out of order of what God is doing, now He said I can now give you those things because you've aligned myself, because I've been inspecting. The eyes of the Lord have been searching and probing the earth, and He's been looking for those that find themselves faithful. I want you to know it's the harvest season, but what you harvest in this season is going to depend on what you did in the last seasons.